Rigathi Gachagua is the next head of state. And I want to say this very blankly.
But he was impeached.
Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, but his impeachment case is still in court. I won't be shocked to see Martha Koome, if at all she'll still be the Chief Justice. I won't be shocked to see her saying that okaying Rigathi to go and contest against Ruto. The moment Rigathi Gachagua will be on the ballot against Ruto, he will be the next. He will automatically be the next president of Kenya. But as we speak today, you call for a rally, young people will be there, and they're not there to listen to your policies or to be part of your procession or your cause. They are there specifically to gain out of it. Kenya is a country where people believe that when they vote for you, it is you who is going to benefit. You get the point?
Yes.
Tukimpigia huyu jamaa kura is the one who is going to benefit, not even us.
Well, hello, great to see you. Welcome back to the Kenya Times. You know, this amazing conversation. It's always good, you know, joining you in these conversations. Conversations that not only shapes our governance system, but also the political landscape. And to help me unpack this conversation today is none other than Owiti Owayo. This man, we have seen him on socials, especially on Facebook and other, you know, social media platform, you know, saying a lot of things. But today, finally, he's here. We are going to discuss so much pertaining our politics of this country. And follow us through this conversation until the end. I'm your host, Nixon Njau, Mr. Owiti Owayo.
Daktari mwenyewe.
Welcome, sir. Welcome
Asante.
to the Kenya Times.
Asante.
Good to see
My
you.
My pleasure.
Yeah. We have planned this for a long time, but finally you're here.
Yeah, it's better late than never.
Than never.
They say so, wise men.
Wise men.
Yeah.
We went first to know.
Yeah.
Is this doctor, you like to be called doctor? Is it a legitimate doctor?
Is a legitimate doctorate. Is a legitimate doctor because I am thoroughly read, and I'm not boasting. I'm well read. I did my philosophy, undergraduate philosophy and political science at the University of Nairobi.
Okay.
And I've had a lot of interest in philosophy. I've written a lot of dissertations and what have you. By the time I was 31, because I'm now 33. Yeah.
Hey, you are 33?
Yes. I look younger than that.
Okay, go on. Let us agree. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So I have done a lot academically, besides theatrics, the politics of sensationalism and what have you. Yeah, so I have my roots at the University of Nairobi.
Okay.
So when you call me doctor, well then good. Yeah.
And we see you mostly, you know, on socials, you know, you're too loud there. And even most of us, you know, knew you in 2019 back then, when you are vying, you know, for Kibra by election. But we'll talk on that. First and foremost, who is Owiti Owayo?
Owiti Owayo is a son to a Luhya woman from somewhere called Butere in Kakamega.
Okay.
My father comes from Siaya, but I'm using that simple present tense because I believe that my father is not dead. Though he died in 1999.
But you believe he's not dead?
I believe he's not dead because...
why?
I see myself in his image. Yeah, so he's not dead as such. Okay. His spirit still lives. Yeah.
Okay, that's...
So I'm a young man who believes in the politics of realism, the politics that can actually transform our society in general, not just where I come from, Rarieda constituency, politics that transcend tribes, transcend even boundaries that were created by those colonial masters. Yeah, so that's why you find some people following me from Nigeria, some are from other countries. So I believe in the politics of transformation, transformative politics. Yeah, and beside that, I'm so much interested in the politics of sometimes we have to predict the predictive politics. Like when I say something will happen and people are like, this guy is a prophet. I can say something will happen and it happens. So people are like,
later.
is this guy some sort of a prophet? Yeah, but it's just like I'm trying to connect the dots. If I look at the situation in the country, I can join the dots and then see what will probably happen in future. Yeah, yeah.
And mostly we see your tweets on socials. Some of them are very sensitive. Don't you fear for your life?
Nixon, that's a very great question because there are many people who come to my DM. They ask me, Daktari, delete that post. And I'm like, no, I cannot delete that post because I believe in what I've written. I have been to hell and back. I've been to hell and back. And based on my philosophical orientation, whatever I studied at the university, there's a way I look at life that most people do not undertake. Because I look at life very deeply. There is death and there is life. So I believe that if you have to do something, do it today. Because one day you will die and you will be like, I wish I did that at that time. So I cannot be caught, I cannot be intimidated not to express myself just because somebody is likely to kill me or to jail me or to detain me. Yeah.
Is that what led you in 2021 to be arrested?
In 2021, I made some very serious statements on an interview, and then I followed up by written statements on my platforms. And I just gave a premonition. I just gave a prediction of what will happen, and Matiang'i was very shocked at what I wrote there, because I said that if William Ruto is declared the president of Kenya, Matiang'i would be humiliated.
Was that what you
through
wrote?
Gunshots. I just want to be stark clear. So it almost happened the way I said it. It almost happened because you could see what was happening to Matiang'i. They were almost going with his head, if not his limbs. Yeah.
Okay.
In 2022, after Ruto was declared president, his head was almost going off. Yeah. But I think because of his connections with the outside world, he was able to escape. Yeah. I just said what will probably happen, but he took it very personal. So he came for me. Yeah, yeah.
Are you open to tell us what went through that time? What happened through the...
No. They came to my house in Woodley, Kibra. Of course, sisi kai huko, nilitoka huko. They came to my... He sent some hoodlums. I call them hoodlums because they did not introduce themselves as DCI officers. So they came to my house in Woodley. They ransacked my house. They picked my laptop and my other gadgets. And then they drove me off to Kiambu DCI headquarters. In fact, I thought they were taking me to Karura Forest or some Ngong Forest, where we know very well that is the same place where J.M. Kariuki's body was charred and mutilated.
And dumped.
Yeah. So the moment I saw myself being taken to Kiambu, and I was not blindfolded like they do to other persons, abductees. We call them abductees, eh? No, they respected me so much. They never harassed me, because I think maybe because of the title doctor. they were so respectful. They were like, can you also send us something? We have seen you sending people some money online. Send us something. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm like, okay, these people, they could be knowing me, because they began that conversation of money. And I was like, okay, I'm acquainted with this kind of statements. So that is when I breathed a sigh of relief. I say, oh, they're not taking me to Ngong Forest.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So they took me there. They grilled me for close to 6 hours, going through my phones, my contacts, my correspondence, and what have you. And then eventually they created some case for me. They they created some case that allegation to kill the CS of Interior. Yeah. And then they slapped me with a cash bill of 200,000. So I could not rest that at that moment. So that's when I found myself at industrial area.
Okay. For how long?
For 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
But later you were released.
I was released. I met Matiang'i through, were it not for the Vice Chancellor University of Nairobi, Professor Kiama, and the Dean of Students, that is Joshua Ireri Kinyua. I think I would be struggling to get off the hook. Yeah.
So you met each other later?
We met at his office at Arambe House. Okay. He had 2 offices actually. One at Arambe House and another one at Njau House. So I met him at Arambe House when he was like, young man, you're just a young man. Huh?
You're the one who was...
You're the one. So he sent his legal team. He sent his legal team to go and withdraw the case.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I found myself. But it really damaged me because I lost my businesses. I lost most of the things I was doing when I even lost traction with my voters, my supporters. I lost traction with my political friends and circle.
So your reputation was damaged?
It was damaged irreparably. Yeah.
Okay, but let's now, go to politics. You're a man who have seen many things. You've gone through a lot. And you have given us of what happened to you, that is in 2021. But now let's talk about the leadership part of you. In 2019, you vied for an MP seat in Kibra after the death of the then MP, Ken Okoth.
Yeah.
How was it for you as a young man then going back, venturing into a political space?
After that by-election, I went to Citizen TV for an interview with Trevor Mbija. Actually, that was the last time I met Trevor Mbija. And the question was about, it was the subject of discussion was about money and politics. That can somebody become a leader without money? That was the question of the day. And we were invited alongside other aspirants, other candidates who contested there. We were, I think, about 6 of us. And my experience in Kibra was quite an experience, so to speak, because I realized that it is not all about casting the vote. That is not, politics is not about casting the vote. It entails a lot. In Kibra, to be specific, in Kibra is a cosmopolitan area.
Absolutely. Where
you expect Kambas, Kikuyus, you expect all communities, a conglomerate of all communities. So you have to, just like I said in other platform, our politics are ethnicized. Like we do our politics based on where toka wapi, kwenye ni wapi, when ni Mjaluo, Mkamba, Mluya, no. So that was the first thing that I encountered there, that you are Luo, so you must meet the Luo community to endorse you. That was number one. Okay, and I will also talk about this when I talk about national politics. And number two, that election was a contest between William Ruto and Raila Odinga.
Absolutely.
Because the person who won that election was Imran Okoth from ODM, and number two was this guy called Mariga from Jubilee. And William Ruto used that opportunity to showcase his political muscle by trying to pump resources. He pumped a lot of resources, about to a tune of 500 million Kenya shillings. 500 million? Yeah. It was published on the local dailies. It was published over there, and so Baba was a bit, Baba was like, this is the only election that if I lose, then even the next one I'm going to lose. So it was a do or die. So some of us who contested on these other small parties, we call them miniature parties, these small parties, we were disadvantaged a big time. Because even the media, even the media personality, the media houses, they were focusing only on those two candidates.
2 horses.
Yeah, it was a 2-horse race. So, and then another thing, I lost a lot of money in the hands of the ODM fraternity. Because they came to me. Baba was aware of this. That's why some people are saying that, why are you against Baba or what is it? Yeah, they know exactly why sometimes I might get bitter, but I've actually overcome that. Because they approached me, and Baba was aware of this, and then they swindled me a lot of money, 800,000. That's why I always put it.
How much?
800,000. And
They
I
took
thought
it from you.
yeah, they use some mischievous means to get that money from me.
Were you promised a ticket then in favor of that?
Definitely, and Baba was aware of that, but eventually it went.
Did you raise the matter?
I raised the matter. I'm talking about that. I even met Baba, but I did not bring that to his attention. I met Baba at Serena Hotel with James
Was he aware
Orengo.
of what happened to you?
He was aware. He was very aware of what happened to me. Because after that, he told us to drop our quests. Those of us who are of low descent.
That was just before now the voting day.
Yeah. He told us to step down for Imran Okoth. He met us at his house in Karen. And he told us to step down for Imran Okoth. That's when I realized that kumbe Baba kwa hii mix. Yeah. So when we were called to the rally, that video is there. Can we always share it? When we went to Laini Sabah in Kibra, that is the last rally, the D-Day. Ndio Baba akatuambia kwamba tuachie huyo kijana aendelee kwa sababu if we don't drop out of that race, Ruto would have won that election.
Yes.
So I sacrificed a lot for Baba. In fact, some people are telling me, what have you done for Baba? What have you done for the ODM Party?
So for you never reach and
No. I was on. It happened very funnily, because I was on the ballot already, and we are told to step down. So people are going to the ballot knowing very well that they're not going to vote for you because you have dropped. They saw you at a rally with Baba.
But then on the ballot, there
is your name there.
There is your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like ilikuwa conmanship. It was some con game. Yeah, but I overcame that.
And did Baba, refunded the money?
No. Baba met me at Serena Hotel, and he told his handlers to invite me at his Capitol Hill office. I wanted to present him a paper on how to counter William Ruto's Hustler Nation, whatever virus, whatever it was propagating. And I had a very brilliant paper to present to Baba. But as always, his guys will never allow you to get closer to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
now let's talk a bit, because it has come to my attention about politics and money. Is it possible to win a a position in Kenya without money?
It is possible, but it is also subjective. Because you can win without money, but you cannot win an election without using a coin, because you are required to print your ballot, whatever. How do you call it? The posters. You are required to visit areas. You have to fuel your car.
Register for a party.
Register for a political party, or even if you are independent, they are agents. They are people who cannot just work for you for free. Like myself, I'm contesting in Rarieda. I will have to.
We'll talk on that.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yes.
So you have to use money at some point. Okay, you have to use money at some point. Okay. It is not necessarily that Kenya is a country where people believe that when they vote for you, it is you who is going to benefit. You get the point?
Yes.
Tukimpigia huyu jamaa kura is the one who is going to benefit, not even us. When you promise people roads and electricity and upgrading schools in terms of building structures and painting those classrooms, they feel like it is just like some hawks, some empty story, some empty rhetoric. So if you give them money, they say tulipe kwanza, tukule kwanza, tupatie yetu kwanza, sisi tuendelee na hii, tukule hii ndio tupatie kura. Unaelewa? So it is a scourge. It's a scourge which we can overcome by sensitizing our people. It's called civic education. But we are very far from getting away from that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's you know, young people, you know, came out recently,
Yeah.
and they have been advocating for, you know, good leadership,
Yeah.
and about real issues. They don't want about politics. For them, it is real issues, and that is what you are saying. Are we going to reach to a point where young people are going to change the politics of this country?
Young people of this great nation can actually transform this country. The only problem with our young people is because for the longest time they have been sidelined. In government, if you look at the government, the past and this present one, you'll find that they are trying to pick a few individuals to put in various positions to hoodwink the entire youthful population that something is happening, that they are being embraced. But this is not the reality on the ground, because when you pick a young man and put in a position where there are old men around, maybe his voice is not even heard. Okay, so when you have more young people in various positions, then it becomes easy for even decisions to be made or to be implemented, because you as a young man, you are in a pool of old men, and like, you know, they are perceived to be wise, that these old men, whatever they say, that is final. So even if you present your position, it is taken as if you are disrespectful. So the young people have been neglected for the longest time, and that should be the engine that fuels their anger. Okay, that should fuel their anger to the extent of even becoming jealous of voting for any other person other than themselves.
Okay.
But the moment young people begin to get back to their tribal cocoons, that I am a Kikuyu, I am a Luo, I am a Luya, I am a Masai, then they lose it. They lose that traction. Yeah, that is the problem. Because if you look at the Gen Z demonstration, what we had in 2024 June, was it 2024, right? 2024 June.
Yes.
2024 June 25th, right?
25th June.
Yeah.
2024.
The young people coalesced on issues. They coalesced on issues, not tribe. And by coming together on that basis, they were able to stamp the authority. Because it was not easy for Kasongo. Let me use that word. I'm sorry for that. They were able to stamp the authority and make it in no uncertain terms that they were against the finance bill 2024-25. All right. So the young people can change this country, but on condition that they remain coherent, they remain united. That is what will change this country. The young people must also distance themselves from the politics of give us something, then we vote for you. Because the people who have been in these positions, these people that have money, our pesa, they will come with money. And let me tell you, when somebody gives you money, the chances of voting for that guy is very high. It's very high. That is according to how we have been acclimatized or accustomed. Because if I give 1,000 bob and somebody comes and just speak empty, then you're like, so you find that money will still be used to divide the youth population. That is.
And maybe going forward,
Yeah, yeah.
What should be done in our politics? Because that has been the system even if we look at the past.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, politicians have used money, and even some of the MPs, senators, and those in positions are preparing for 2027, investing. We have had various conversations, and even sometimes back here, I heard, you know, Professor Man Manyora, and he was saying that the Kenyan politics cannot work, or you cannot win if you don't have money to give people. So when are we going to reach to a point where someone can just come with this idea and is voted in without money?
That stage, we will get to that stage the moment we will have so many young people in job opportunities. Okay, when you have young people attend, you know, if you call for a rally tomorrow on a weekday, if you call for a rally on a weekday tomorrow, the majority of your audience will be young people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it tells you that they're not coming there to listen to some of your policies. They're not even coming there to be part and parcel of your cause. They're coming there specifically to see if they can get something out of it. Because huyu jamaa amefanya mobilization,
they can be given money.
Yeah. So the moment we will have young people in job opportunities, okay, like about even in fact even 40% only, then that culture of give us money will be a thing of the past. It will go on when. It will go on when. It will be buried down there. But as we speak today, you call for a rally, young people will be there. And they're not there to listen to your policies or to be part of your procession or your cause. They are there specifically to gain out of it. Yeah.
To get something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's talk now about, our national issues and political atmosphere. We've seen, President Ruto. This week I've been asking most of my guests about their reflection on President Ruto's 4th year since he took power. How do you reflect on that? How do you assess his leadership?
President Ruto is a PhD. I have been in the corridors of the University of Nairobi, and I see lecturers. I meet lecturers. I meet doctors and those fellows there, and they tell me, we doubt whether he's a PhD, but that is a question. That is something that I cannot substantiate fully. But I believe that if somebody is believed to be a master of a certain discipline, then there must be a way of doing things. Okay. President William Ruto may be doing something right, but change is never rapid. Change is gradual. If you want me to stop drinking alcohol, if I'm a drunkard, you cannot just get me out of the den on a single day and then expect me to reform. No. It must be gradual. If you want to change Kenya into Singapore, if you want Kenyans to be to be like Singaporeans, then you cannot change that within 5 years. It is not possible. So the moment you try to rush things, then you get it wrong. President Ruto's policies may be good. The SHA, the housing affordable, blah, 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 they may be good. But the speed with which some of these policies are implemented I think are ill-advised. Yeah.
And do you believe that, Kenya can move from the third world country to the first world?
Kenya from being a third world to a first world country is not a pipe dream. It's not a pipe dream. It is something that can actually take effect in this country. But we need leaders who are doers of the word. You cannot put somebody who is corrupt to be in charge of a ministry, let's say a ministry of finance, then expect Kenya to be like Singapore. If you, the moment you win an election, then you put your cronies in various positions of influence, okay, then expect them to act as per the constitution, then you are getting it wrong. Because when they steal, they tell you, Mkubwa, when the ESCC guys go for them, they tell those fellows that Mkubwa amejua his story. Nalewa? So eventually, you are just dreaming to be like Singapore, but you cannot be like Singapore. Because Singaporeans have a culture. If the Chinese society, it has a culture, okay? Such that when somebody is corrupt, you are dealt with on the spot. Even if your mother is working at an office, let's say KRA, in our country, in our system now, KRA, and she's corrupt, and you are in charge of, you are the police boss, you are duty bound to bring that mother to the full force of the law. Yeah.
And Owayo, since you are a man from the lake, from Nyanza, and even you are intending to be the coming MP of Rarieda, where do you see the Nyanza politics without Raila Odinga? Because for many years, Raila Odinga has made Nyanza strong under the ODM Party. And recently we have seen, some of the divisions, even within the party, We saw the president even saying, you know what, I'll not allow ODM to be taken to a position or to die. I'll work with it. It will either form the next government or it must be part of the government. So where do you see the politics of Nyanza region, especially now without Raila Odinga?
Well, Nixon, may Raila's soul rest in peace, but Raila was a colossus. And as a political giant for many decades, spanning about 4 decades, right? From 82. Remember Raila began his way back in 82.
Yes.
Nyanza politics has actually changed because the individuals who used to get to the positions of influence or get elected in Nyanza, they were getting elected because Baba said, huyu ndio mtu wangu. And because of the respect that people had for Raila Odinga, the respect with which Raila Odinga was held, no? It was held in high regard, such that when he says something, his word is law. So if he comes to your constituency, na bebe mkono yako, people are going to elect individuals based on their output, whatever they can do. If you are able to go to the people and sell your manifesto, tell them what you can do, I can vouch for that. I can tell you for free that you're going to be elected.
Okay.
You're going to be elected. ODM Party is weakened to the core. The party is weakened to the core because very soon we will start seeing factions, various factions pulling against each other. There is this Wanga faction. We also have these other individuals who went to Ruto before Baba shook hands with the president. So we have factions that are actually pulling against each other, and this is going to create a wave where individuals that, not just those who are loyal to the party, but even those who are believed to be from other parties will have a chance to be to be elected. Yeah.
And we have seen, you know, some of the leaders from Nyanza who have been in government.
Yes.
Even before President Ruto shook hand with Raila Odinga.
Yes.
And even those who shook hand, who joined Ruto after the broad-based. You have seen them, saying that we are going to support President Ruto in 2027. Do you believe that
President Ruto will be re-elected on, let me say, 2 conditions? I made this statement on my Facebook page, and I said that William Ruto, if at all he will go for Mama Ida. Mama Ida is not political. It's not political. She is apolitical, but don't mistake Ida Odinga for a weak person. As we speak today, if Mama Ida Odinga can call for a presser and say that this is the way forward, everybody will follow there.
Really?
In fact...
But she's not a politician.
That's why I'm saying she's a political, but Mama Ida Odinga has been very key in terms of who is elected and who is not elected in Nyanza. Because she can make phone calls. If you are going for nomination and your opponent has run away with whatever, with the certificate, you can basically call Mama Ida Odinga and then tell her this idea, and she will call the mighty, and then another certificate is likely to be printed. So if William Ruto wants to be re-elected 2027, then let him go for Mama Ida Odinga.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is, I can tell you, Luos will vote to the last man.
Not even Omabay governor?
Wanga cannot. You saw that. No. She is not even in Ruto's list of possible picks.
Why?
She is not because number one, for you to be picked as a running mate, you must be able to whip your community in almost a single basket, and then use that to bargain. Because William Ruto is not interested even in ODM Party. He's not even interested in vying on ODM, because I've seen Akina Simbarati advising him to join the ODM Party, go back to the ODM Party. In fact, he was present during the celebration at 20. William Ruto is not interested in that political party. William Ruto is interested in those individuals who can vote for him.
Okay.
So if he finds somebody from Nyanza who can make Luos vote for him, he will go for that person. If that person is Raymond Omolo, he will go for that person. William Ruto knows very well that the moment he picks Wanga as his running mate, that is dead. Because Wanga has so many problems with the guys from this other side, Central Nyanza. Okay. Hata huko kwao kule nataje kule Homa Bay. There are people from Migori, you see Obado. They are not going to bend low. They are not going to worship her. You know, Ruto is looking for a kingpin. And that's why I'm telling you, for Ruto to be re-elected or to be voted in by a big number of people from Luo Nyanza, then he must go for that Mama Eda. Because people will vote not because of his policies, because of this and Sha. People will vote for him because amechukua Mama Eda na kuna machozi bada na. Simple.
Will that not be seen as a family affair?
Yeah, in Africa it doesn't matter whether you can be president and your mother is working. You look at Museveni. Museveni has so many family members in the government. His son is the military chief. His wife is a minister. So it is not something new, unique in Africa to have the entire family serving in government. So Mama Ida Odinga, if she's wise enough, she can probably make it. She can actually give Rigiji a run for his money. We'll talk about Rigiji later. Okay,
we'll talk on that. We'll come there as we conclude.
Yeah.
But we are still on ODM. And because you are someone from there, we must discuss about this. We saw there is two teams, in ODM. There was that team which was really opposing broad-based. It is really against it, even when Raila Odinga was there. I'm talking of the Embakasi East Member of Parliament, Babu Owino, Nairobi Senator, Edwin Sifuna, and others, the likes of, Caleb Amisi, who was here some times back. Where do you see these kind of leaders in future?
These are brilliant leaders. Okay, I want to underscore Rigiji's statement that these are brilliant leaders who can actually transform this country. The problem that we have, that I want to say it here and I want it to go on record, politics hakuna ati tunakupenda.
Really?
There is nothing like tunakupenda. Ati because we love you, we'll vote for you. There is nothing like that. Politics is not a love affair. People may love you, but they won't vote for you. If you remember what Moi told the Raila faction, hiyo faction ilitoka ile 202. He told akina Raila, akina Saitoti that, you know what? This is sio urafiki bwana. Sisi marafiki lakini sasa sio hii ya siasa. Hapana. Unaelewa? So Babu, Sifuna and the rest, these are great leaders. But these are leaders who can be buried. They can be buried just because of politics. Number one, I said that the moment Rigiji came back from the United States, I advised Sifuna and Babu to actually wait for him at the airport. I told them, you have to wait for Rigiji at the airport. If you are interested to receive him, yeah. It was very unpopular statement. Some people were like, this guy is misadvising Akina Babu. But you saw what Rigiji said yesterday. The moment Babu will join DCP, okay, he's the next governor of Nairobi.
That is
if Babu is given ODM, he is home very early in the morning. If he goes for independent, he is home very early in the morning. The only thing...
Why do you say that?
I will explain
and
this.
There are still many people who say, that Babu Owino is just a guaranteed, governor. Like,
it's not...
The way he will come, people will vote for him.
It is easier said than done, okay? It's very easy to say that, but doing is different. Because you can be very popular on social media, you can be very popular at a ground. People may express their love for you, but when it comes to voting, they tell you we can't vote for you. because we have interest. You know, let me tell you, you may have a situation where even your own mother might not even vote for you.
Is that possible?
It is possible. you could belong. That's why Wetangula had a party, but his brother cannot contest on that party.
Yes.
You get the point now. So I'm saying this. I want it to go on record. Sifuna and Babu have high chances yaku taking over Nairobi as the next generation of leaders. But they must correct their politics. They're unwanted in ODM. Okay? Actually, about 90%.
Are they unwanted?
Yes, they're unwanted in ODM.
But recently we saw the party leader, Oburu Odinga, saying that he will work, to ensure that all people within the party are the same.
Oburu Odinga is 83. And at 83, you can be confused with Peremende. I say this most of the time. You can confuse an old man with Peremende. When Baba was not easily convinced when he was a young man, he only became, how do you call it? I want to use another English word here. He's easily duped, okay? You can be easily duped when you are old than when you are young.
Okay.
Yeah, because even, when you become senile, somebody just, anakuambia nitakupatia, but ukishamfanyia hakupatii. Unaelewa? So, Oburu Odinga is a wise old man, but Oburu Odinga is just massaging Babu and Sifuna's egos. He's just trying to contain those fellows. He's containing them. He's telling them, the nominations, the party primaries will be free and fair, but that is not what actually will happen. Yeah.
It is totally opposite.
It is opposite of what will happen. It is antithesis of what will happen.
So what should Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, and those other leaders who are against broad-based do?
These fellows, they have a lot of following, not just on social media, on other ground.
Sure.
I told them either they form their own party. If I were in Babu's shoe or Sifuna's shoe, I would be a party leader today. Yeah, I would be having my own party. Because with their own party, they're now independent. Okay? Nobody is bulldozing them. Nobody is harassing them at all. So they have two options. To form their own party and register many young people to join those parties, that party, or join DCP. Because Nairobi, as I tell you, Gakuya will be elected very early in the morning. Well, in the morning.
Really? Honorable Gakuya?
Very early in the morning. I told you as I began this, that our politics in Africa, politics ethnicized. In Nairobi, the largest community, the voting bloc, the biggest voting bloc here in Nairobi, is the Kikuyu. You've heard Rigiji say this time without number, okay? That the next governor of Nairobi must be from DCP, and it must be from a party that is actually aligned with the what? With the opposition, because they say that Ruto hana kura huku Kanairo. So if you are somebody from, if you're from Mount Kenya, look at how Sakaja has managed his affairs in Nairobi. I think so many Kikuyus and so many other communities from, let's say, these business communities, they're totally against Sakaja. But Sakaja can also be re-elected. It can also be, if these guys do not have their
align themselves.
Yeah. If they don't align themselves as early as possible, Sakaja will be re-elected.
Okay, you've given them a free advice. Now, let's now go to your ambition.
Yeah.
Because of time. You want to be the Rarieda Member of Parliament.
Absolutely.
And in 2019, you contested in Kibra. Why Rarieda now, not Kibra?
Because something struck me when I was campaigning in Kibra. I realized that you could be talking to so many people, so many of them, but they are not voters there.
Okay.
You get the point? In Nairobi. It's called cosmopolitan politics. You can be talking, you can be meeting, buying tea, hosting people, but you are hosting outsider, people who are coming from Homa Bay, some are from Nyandarua, some are from huko Kitui, they're not voting there. They are residents, yes, they are residents, but they're not voting there. So I realized that I grew up in the village. I went to school in the village. When my dad died, I was raised by my I was under the custody of my grandparents. My grandmother is still alive. My grandfather died. So growing up in Rarieda, I experienced what those villagers experienced even till today. Okay, and of course in Rarieda we have two regions. We have Uyoma and Asembo. Okay, I come from Asembo. This other side, and the current member of parliament is from Uyoma, and is now serving his second term. Otinda Molo, and our people, there is a way they always do it. Once somebody serves, once you serve for 2 terms, we serve for 10 years, then it goes on another. The seat goes to another region. Yeah. So this time around, the next member of parliament of Rarieda will come from Asembo. That one I can vote. The next member of parliament will come from Asembo, and they can never vote for somebody for the 3rd time, unless that is a very unique individual, very unique leader.
And you believe it is you? No.
It is me. I can tell you. You will wait for me at the gate of the parliament. You will see me there with a very nice suit, and with very good English, and you will see.
We'll be there.
So I want to say that the people of Rarieda, the reason why I'm switching from town to the village politics is because those people, they're living there. If you meet 1,000 people, you are sure these guys are voting here.
You are guaranteed.
You are guaranteed that these people are voters here. So if I spend my coin on 10,000 people, I'm very sure these guys are going to be voting here. And I'm not saying that I'm going to bribe. I'm just saying any coin you spend in the village, you can be rest assured that if those people love your policies, they will vote for you.
What are you going to do different in Rarieda, different from the current member of parliament?
The current member of parliament is a legal scholar.
True.
Not scholar, because he hasn't done his master as such. He's a legal fellow. He's a senior counsel. We have seen, because I talk to people, I go to the ground, I listen to what people are saying, that they're being fed on stories. They are given stories instead of real development. Otinda Molo has been elected now twice now. His re-election was pegged on account that is going to help Baba become president. Him and James Orengo. In fact, they hardly campaigned in Siaya and in Rarieda, respectively. Okay. The moment people see these two next to Baba, they know that if Baba, kura za Baba zikiibiwa, hao ndio wataenda Supreme Court. So these guys are just elected without even being questioned. Can you do this? So if you go to my constituency, Rarieda, you'll find dilapidated schools. These are supposed to be, because a member of parliament, each and every fiscal year, you are given 100 million, Kenya shillings, 100 million. This 100 million must be seen on the ground.
Yes.
It must be seen. Okay. So if it is not seen on the ground, it means they're not working. Okay. So the people are telling me that we need an individual who can even bring investors. Personally, I have friends all over the country. I have friends. Some of them are in politics. Some of them are in corporate world. Some of them are outside the country. They're doing their business there. Some of them are scholars. I can actually decide to bring a university, the first university in Rarieda. Yeah. And it will be bigger than even Jaramogi, just. Okay. Where students after graduating, they're like, I don't want to. They're like, I should go back to school.
Let us not go there.
No, yeah, I didn't say that I'm a person penna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So let's go ahead. How have you planned yourself? Because we all know that, defending, contesting for a seat against the sitting MP or the sitting, person. It is not always easy because, of course, they have resources and everything.
That's true.
How have you planned yourself? Campaigns and even to win?
I think I have individuals who are willing to support me. I am very close to the former member of parliament, who that is called Engineer Gumbo. is out for 2 terms. Yeah, and I have talked to my opponents. There are people that I'm going to talk to. I don't think I can sit with you for 2 hours without convincing you. I doubt whether I can fail to convince you to not to vie against me. I'm talking to my opponents, and I want them to support my bid. I'm talking to some of the experienced leaders like former MP Raphael Tuju. I'm talking to Engineer Nicholas Gumbo, who also served there for 2 terms. And I want to present my positions to them so that they're able to see a difference between me and that person who is currently there, or any other person who is intent to contest there. So there are people who are willing to support me. There are so many of them, and just as I told you, politics, you also need to have some money, your own money. So I'm also working on that to ensure that at least my pockets are not that dry when I begin my campaigns. Yeah.
You have something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Amazing to hear. So, even as we conclude then, what do you have to tell the people of Rarieda?
The people of Rarieda, I would like to tell them that they have a golden opportunity to elect an individual who is not going to bootlick, quote unquote. Because we've had a situation where we've been electing individuals who are gastric politicians. I call them gastric because they wanapenda siasa za tumbo zao tu ati tupatie hii. So they have an individual who is going to speak with vehemence at the August House. I'm going to speak to the issues, okay? Because I know the 3 roles of a member of parliament. That is legislation, okay? There must be representation, and there must be what we call, putting government on check.
Yes.
You have to tell the government that this is not right. I cannot be a member of parliament who is very close to president just because I want to benefit. It's called for self-aggrandizement. No. I want to go to parliament and explain some of the things and even sponsor bills. I want to sponsor very unique bills that are not going to help, or not only the people of Rarieda, but even the entire country. Okay? So I'm going to be a super member of parliament, and I'm going to be number 1 in terms of development. I want to be ranked number 1 from my very first year to the 5th year. Yeah, because
that is your goal.
That is my goal. I want to be, because I hate being number last. I hate that.
Okay.
I always want to be the top. So if I'm elected as a member of parliament, the people of Rarieda will be very happy. They'll be very happy because they will see their member of parliament speaking in the West House. Utinamula has been speaking, but you can speak empty. You can just speak to make people, just empty words. But we must concretize whatever we are saying. We must put pen on paper, okay? We must transform that thin paper into thick action, okay? Because if I'm able to, if you look at my area, we have some gold deposit, okay? Somewhere in Dori. This gold deposit tunapata these small grams inafanya watoto wengine wanapelekwa shuleni. Unaelewa? So if we are able to exploit this and even put this in law, okay? We put this in law, we legislate so that our people are also getting bonus, because unapata watu wa mlima wanapata bonus, they get bonus for tea. The people of they're called what? The people from Western are getting bonus for sugarcane. There's some other bonus pia tea. If you look at the people of Mount Kenya are getting bonus for milk and also coffee. All right. The people of Rift Valley are getting bonus for tea. So our people, because they have this gold deposit, the people of Rarieda, I want them also to get some bonus, so that ukitoa kitu kidogo, ukinene kidogo, at least unaongezeka, unaelewa. And then lastly, there is a scourge of gold mine, barring those miners, yeah, wakienda pale kufanya kazi wanazikwa na hizo mchanga. So I want to go to parliament and provide a legislation that is going to protect this, so that any person who dies in a gold mine, is actually able to be indemnified. Yeah.
You're going. When are you going to ground?
I'm going to
talk to people.
I'm going to talk to the people of Rarieda on 15th, beginning 15th, because I have a series of events in Rarieda. I will be meeting people in Dori, but eventually I have another forum in Rarieda that is now the center called Rarieda, not the constituency. There's a center called Rarieda.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be able to meet people there, young people, a community, the stakeholders, the mobilizers, you know, so that I'm able to explain to them my policies vis-a-vis what Otiende Amollo is giving them. And I can tell you, Otiende Amollo, whenever the day you will see me in the Rarieda campaigning, he will collapse.
Okay, Mr. Owiti.
Yes, bro.
As we conclude now, you know, we have seen your tweets majorly on socials, you know. It seems like you are aligning to the former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. Is it true that
Rigathi Gachagua is
supporting him?
Rigathi Gachagua is the next head of state. And I want to say this very blankly. Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, but his impeachment case is still in court. I won't be shocked to see Martha Koome, if at all she'll still be the Chief Justice. I won't be shocked to see her saying that okaying Rigathi to go and contest against Ruto. The moment Rigathi Gachagua will be on the ballot against Ruto, he will be the next. He will automatically be the next president of Kenya.
Really?
Yes. So I don't want you to confuse my political analysis with my loyalty.
Okay.
But I have a soft spot for Rigathi Gachagua because Rigathi Gachagua, the day he spoke in Mombasa after the Gen Z demonstration, was it an insurgent or I don't know. After that insurrection, Rigathi Gachagua spoke in Mombasa. And I compared and contrasted the two speeches. And the president speech vis-a-vis Rigathi's speech, and I was convinced that the Kenyan president was speaking from Mombasa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rigathi Gachagua is well polished, is a rhetorical speaker, and I don't think there is anybody other than William Ruto who matches his energy.
Okay.
Yeah, currently.
Apart from Rigathi Gachagua.
Rigathi Gachagua is the only candidate today as we speak who matches Ruto's energy. Ruto is a colossus. He's not a simpleton. And so Rigathi is the only individual within the opposition bandwagon whose energy matches that of William Ruto. So the moment he's going to be on the ballot, I can tell you the people of Mount Kenya will vote to the last man. And Mount Kenya, you know, as you all know, is actually the producer of it's actually the determinant, the determinant of who becomes the next president. So I can tell you, when you see Rigathi Gachagua on the ballot, don't even be shocked to see him being announced the president.
Which party are you going to use for Rarieda?
Rarieda, I am, because I'm currently a member of ODM Party by registration.
Okay.
I'm a member of ODM Party. I'm meeting Oburu's son, that is Njau Oburu, and I think, of course, I'll also be able to meet Oburu himself. I'm trying to go to the ground and then see whether I'll be able to be received as a candidate within that party. I've been a very great critic or a sharp critic of Raila's kind of politics recently. But that, you know, critique, I've been critiquing, okay? Not attached, no strings attached, but I have been trying to provide insights as to how the party should be managed or should be run, the affairs of the party and blah, blah, blah. So some people mistake that for disloyalty.
Okay.
But in the event, if today Rigathi Gachagua tells me that he will be part and parcel of my campaign, I will be part of the DCP party.
So you will
I will definitely be part of DCP party. I'd rather vie on DCP than vie on ODM. Yeah, in Rarieda.
And do you think you will win with DCP
in
Nyanza?
With DCP in Nyanza, I think I will have a lot of homework. I will have a lot of homework to convince people that I'm a leader. Because as I told you, watu wanasema bwana hii ni chama yetu, hii ni chama ya watu mlima, unaelewa? But I will have to present some very unique abilities to the people so that they're able to vote for me on the DCP ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, but I believe the people have a chance to elect a leader who is going to help them.
Okay.
Yeah. And also make history, bana, because after 2027 election, I'll be 35, of course, just 2 months shy from my birthday. I'll be I'll be a youth still. So if they take me to parliament, you definitely know that sio rahisi bwana. Itakuwa moto the whole country bwana. Everybody talk about Owiti Owayo bwana.
With an English from Luo.
With an English from Luo bwana. They'll be all over bwana. Wamechagua kijana mdogo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Asante sana.
We have had an amazing conversation, and even I wish you all the best.
Asante sana. I appreciate this a very decent place to be in. I look forward to coming back here again.
Absolutely.
Because if we are able to speak, then we can do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. So thank you and all the best.
Asante.
That is where we conclude our conversation together with Mr. Owiti Owayo. Right here at the Kenya Times. See you in the next conversation. I've been your host, Nixon Njau.